Welcome to the 2025 AAACN elections. My name is Stephanie Whitwer, and as the past president of AAACN, I chair the Leadership Development and Nominating Committee. I'm proud to introduce you to our three candidates for our position on the AAACN Board of Directors, Carolyn Coburn, Lisa Duncan, and Denise Moultrie. These candidates have already demonstrated that they are qualified to be a board member. Now it's up to you to choose the best new member for the Board of Directors who will help lead AAACN into the future. Please take some time to review the other information about the candidates and cast your ballot for the person you believe is the best candidate for the board. And now, without further ado, let's begin. Again, welcome, Carolyn. I'm so glad that you're here and you're interested in becoming a member of the Board of Directors. Question number one, what is your vision for AAACN and how do you think we can get there?
My vision is very similar to what you see on the website for the organization's vision. The thing that I've always loved about AAACN, even from the very first, is that the organization is so active and so innovative and so intent on making things happen for ambulatory nursing. So I think there have been, even in the few 7 or so years that I've been involved, there have been a lot of changes already. But my vision going forward probably concentrates more, and this is what I preach to my students all the time, and I hope some of it will sink in now and then, is that we aren't visible enough. And I think AAACN has made great progress in that area, but sometimes it feels like we're preaching to the choir. And my vision for the next big step is to really get out there, talk to our physician colleagues, talk to our the other members of healthcare teams. I know that we certainly are involved in the political isn't the word I'm looking for. What is it? The advocacy on the national scene. Those kinds of things are really, really important. It's just, for instance, in a guest speaker the other day was talking about nursing involvement in, it was a World War II, it's actually a polio after World War II, but a polio example about nursing involvement. I didn't even know about it. And I've been trying to find out these things for years. And that's history, but we need to bring up the history as well, but especially going forward. People just don't know what ambulatory care nurses do and what they can do. And some of it is education and some of it is just simply getting our faces out there.
And the first question that I have to ask you today is, what is your vision for AAACN and how do you think we should get there?
So my vision for AAACN is to continue on the trajectory that we've already started. We are positioned as the voice of ambulatory care nurses, representing all different facets of ambulatory care nursing, and we are gaining in our visibility as that voice, and I see us just continuing to be more and more visible and the accepted spokesperson for what happens with ambulatory care nursing. And I think that's very exciting. I realized, several years ago that the way the focus of healthcare is changing so that we're focused more on prevention and people staying out of hospitals instead of being in hospitals, that ambulatory care is where it's at these days, and where healthcare is moving more toward ambulatory settings and being out in the community and focusing on wellness rather than on illness. And that's very exciting, and I see AAACN just moving nursing along, getting us there along with the focus in healthcare. And how the second part of the question was, how would I help to get us there? And I see myself as someone who has a lot of enthusiasm and energy to put toward the effort that's already been established, and using my time and effort to attending meetings outside the organization if that's what's asked of me, supporting the groups that are doing the work within the organization. I know we have a lot of great SIGs and projects going on, and board members are often asked to participate in those, and I would be very enthusiastic to join those groups and help them with whatever needs to be done to move the work forward. I am on the publications committee, and I'm very excited to be there and to help move publications forward. I think that's one way that we spread the word and get things out there. So I see myself jumping in with both feet and devoting time and energy into participating in the organization's missions and objectives and goals.
Thank you again, Denise, for your interest in being on the board, and I'm excited for our membership to get to know you and all of the other candidates. So your first question for today is, what is your vision for AAACN and how do you think we can get there?
Okay, thank you, Stephanie, and I'm so excited to be here and also being considered for candidacy. And so the question is the vision, I guess, then, or the future for AAACN. I see it in a couple ways. I think right now we're in at the epitome really of everything that's going on in healthcare. We are part of the fourth industrial revolution. So I think for us, the vision for AAACN would be to embrace technology, embrace technology towards telehealth and also innovation. And so at the same time, while we're embracing those concepts and utilizing technology to help with patient care, we also don't want to diminish the role and the value that the nurses play in ensuring that our patients still have that humanistic touch. And so I think our vision should be definitely focused on that. And I do like the idea with AAACN, as a matter of fact, with one of the initiatives I know that recently got announced and started with the use of or validating AI technology with that partnership. So that's very exciting. So I think we're definitely on the way with that, and definitely just ensuring again that we are not replacing our nurses in terms of providing that humanistic touch, but embracing the use of technology. And I think also the vision should include the workforce development and professional development using our educational tools. And so if that means tweaking what we do in terms of our course offerings, webinars, et cetera, we need to make sure that we stay cutting edge with those offerings. And as I look at Joint Commission, the 2026 guidelines, one of the things that Joint Commission even discusses in the guidelines is ensuring that we have competent RNs that are taking care of our patient care population and ensuring that we have the right ratio for us to be able to deliver that care. So I think all those are important and should be part of the visionary stance of AAACN.